And now it's time for Hobo Reviews with Willie B.A. Hobo. Tonight's review, the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause.
Oh my god, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life! Santa Claus is back yet again with more spoilers! There's this guy named Scott Calvin who plays Santa Claus, but you probably figured that out by now. And so he's married to Mrs. Claus, which again you probably figured out by now because this is a carryover from the second movie. Because the second movie was a carryover from the first movie. See how this works? So then... Well, first, let me just say this. CommanderZander, you could have made my job a lot easier if you let me do the Santa Claus. I did it last year. So anyways, back to the review. There's a problem. Because they're married, Mrs. Claus's parents want to come see their new stepson. Except they don't want him to believe that he's Santa Claus. So instead, they set the North Pole up like some stupid Canadian shop. Fuck you, Canada. We can have Michael Bay. You can take back whatever the hell you want. Which is probably nothing. Cause you're sick! Seriously, if you're watching this as a commercial of Mars, you'll probably figure out why I'm making this rude remark to Canada. Because all they care about is hockey. Which is exactly what this freaking story is all about. God, I hate Canada. They're too obsessed with their fucking hockey. So then the parents come. And so does... Charlie's parents, and it's a whole big family get-together. Oh, and there's Jack Frost, played by Martin Short. Has the cold shoulder. He makes everything cold. Hell, he huffs and puffs, and he blows the parents' freezing cold. Seriously, he does freeze people with his blowing abilities. But back to this. So he tries to create chaos because there's an escape clause. Yep, that's right, another clause, more lawyer crap. In this clause, if Santa Claus uses one of his magical little snow globes and says, I wish I wasn't Santa Claus anymore, he doesn't become Santa Claus. So Jack Frost tricks him into doing that. And so we go back in time, back to where it all started. In the first movie, where the Santa Claus is on the roof. Only this time, Jack Frost brings him down, takes on the Santa suit, he becomes Santa Claus, and Scott Calvin lives a normal life. Except he's still divorced with his wife. What the devil is up with that? So because of that, he still works at the toy factory. Not the North Pole. He actually did work at a toy factory before he became Santa Claus. If you've seen the CommanderZander's review of the Santa Claus, hell, if you've even seen the first Santa Claus movie, you would probably figure this stuff out. So anyways, he's trying to get everything back to the way it was when he was Santa Claus. So he goes out to the North Pole, which Jack Frost turns into an attraction. Rather than a nice, magical place, it's an attraction. With a plane to the North Pole and all kinds of goodies, and you win stuff to be on the naughty list. That is not the true magic of Christmas. What is wrong with this guy? He's trying to make a profit. So then Scott Calvin does to Jack Frost what Jack Frost did to Scott Calvin. Trick him into saying that he wishes he wasn't Santa Claus anymore. And it works. So once again, we go back in time, back to the first movie. Again, CommanderZander, if you had just let me do the first one, I could have done all three at once. Seriously. You have a lot more money than I do. But besides the point. So, we see the whole scene as it was in the first movie because Scott Calvin holds Jack Frost down. And because Scott Calvin takes the suit, Scott Calvin, in the third movie, becomes Santa Claus again. And Jack Frost is no longer Jack Frost. Amazingly, all of this took place in a matter of 5 minutes or so. You gotta love the magic of time. And so Scott Calvin spends more time with the parents. He tells them he's Santa Claus. He goes off and gets a toy. Oh, by the way, at the beginning of the movie, you wonder why the Mrs. Claus is pregnant? Well, guess what? This is all a story, and at the end, she tells him that she gave birth to Baby Claus. And Santa Claus comes with the baby during school, because apparently the principal is a teacher too. Don't you just love a story within a story? So anyways, that's the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. I, for one, like this movie because, well, it's about Santa Claus. What do you expect? This is Willie B.A. Hobo saying... Charge! You got charged! Come on up again, will you? Come on, charge! Come on! I'll give you a snow globe, that way you can go through the process of being Santa Claus all over again!